a direct reaction to the human experience in this world, the political and social influences on the way we live our lives every day. Inside Out will be taking place inside and outside various locations in the Florence Johnson Grand Theater. The show opens on May 17th at 2:30 p.m. and will be free to students if they sign up at the business office. We will also be showing the work on May 18th and 19th at 6 p.m. The inspiration for Inside Out comes from the student responses to social, political, environmental issues that they are experiencing. In times of big political and social changes, contemporary artists have long drawn inspiration from immense transformations our society experiences both collectively and individually. Pablo Picasso's painting entitled Guernica, for example, was a direct reaction to Germany's bombing of Basque Country's town of Guernica in Spain, showing the tragedies, the violence, the chaos of war. Students are facing much different issues today, but similarly are being faced with massive changes in the political and social climate. These pieces are a response to that climate, and the students and teachers are interested to see what dialogue about the various issues and how you may connect with the art. You can expect to see painting, drawing, mixed media, photography, film, installation, and sculpture, creative writing, soundscapes, live painting, and more, all directed around the theme of social, political, and environmental issues. I want you to really take a look at the visions and truths of the reality in which we live. Thank you. We look forward to seeing you at Inside Out.
We have so many talented visual artists here at SCPA, so make sure to stop by May 17th through the 19th.
Along with all the events happening on campus, we also have AP testing till May 18th. And we at SCPA today would like to wish everyone good luck on their AP exams. Make sure to get plenty of rest and eat healthy meals to fully prepare for testing.
That's right. We have even more information about our AP courses here at SCPA. Did you hear that we might get rid of AP and make them college courses instead?
I don't know much about that, but let's find out more about this important issue.
We want to put kids in the college experience and create more opportunities with smaller class sizes, so we did not offer the AP as one more additional class that teachers would be teaching. An AP course is a credit per semester, so a student at the end of an AP course would have 2 weighted credits. The college courses provide 2 credits in one semester, so a student has a potential of earning 4 weighted credits within the same time period as the AP course. You don't have to pay or pass an exam. What you need to do is pass the class. Sometimes those AP courses are taught to master a test. Our teachers versus the college professors, a very different dynamic. Teachers, usually college professors, are about teaching the content, where our teachers are really focused on the relationship and the care that lifts people through what they're learning. I'm really excited about the opportunity for our school. We're a little late to the game. San Diego Unified has been really successful in implementing the college courses on campus. I mean, the passing rate is in the high 90%. And so to me, it's an issue of access and equity. I'm excited about the opportunity for all kids to have access to these college courses and really maximize their time here on our campus.
It's important that we get this coverage so that students are prepared for possible changes to come.
We have more than just campus coverage. Cinco de Mayo has passed by, and we have some informational interviews about this cultural holiday.
Hey guys, my name is Robbie Payne, and today we are going to be interviewing people about Cinco de Mayo. Let's do it. Hey, we are here with Leilani Gonzalez, with Jeff Trujillo, with Michael Kelly, Mr. Antle, and we're here to talk about Cinco de Mayo. So what is Cinco de Mayo?
I believe it's Independence Day. Yeah, and I think it's a day to celebrate Mexicans and their culture and their independence with the war.
It's a holiday celebrated by Americans.
I know that it falls on May 5th and that it's a celebration of a battle. I think that's what I was told.
It's really interesting. Many people here in the United States think that Cinco de Mayo is an excellent reason to celebrate, and they think it's Mexican independence. However, that is not the case.
What are your opinions on Cinco de Mayo?
I think sometimes it can be like, I don't know, I feel like it's sometimes over-culturalized sometimes.
It's an interesting holiday.
Cinco de Mayo, as far as what it means to me today, it's trivial because I have a 2-year-old and a 5-month-old. In college, I think as many college students do, we may have embraced it as a time to celebrate, but in the end of the school year was near, but that's about it.
Well, Cinco de Mayo was cool, guys. Hope you all had a good time doing it.
It's important to know the history of the events we celebrate.
Another part of history is playing here at SCPA, and that is the upcoming Lorca in a Green Dress showing in the Little Theater. Let's get some more information about this.
So Lorca is a play about this guy named Federico Garcia Lorca, and he is sent off to purgatory after he dies, which is a place in between heaven and hell.
Lorca is a poet who lived in Spain in the early part of the 1900s. He died in 1936.
This play has been in production since November, so it's May right now. So we've been in production for 7 months. It's been a long process, but here we are, and we're going up this month, so I'm super excited.
There's about 24 actors and about a dozen stage crew. They wanted to find a play that spoke to issues that people are still dealing with today.
My favorite part has to be the growth spurt that I've seen through everybody, and I feel personally I've learned a lot because I used to look up to these people and these who did plays and stuff. So this is kind of my first production at SCPA, so I'm really proud to be whoa, dang, your acting skills have gotten so good, or learning and watching and growing and learning and educating myself about Lorca and what he did and how he loves his art. So I think that's, it's amazing to see everybody and the cast and crew who have been working really hard since November, and I think that's a really cool experience for me.
This play is happening in the Little Theater starting on May 17th. It will run for 2 weekends.
The play is super trippy and has some music in it, and there's dancing, and it's
Very interesting. It looks like it'll be very entertaining. You know what else is entertaining?
movie reviews. The Avengers Infinity War came out a couple of weeks ago, and we have Diana to give us the rundown.
Who is ready for the summer blockbuster of 2018 that came out in April? Since when do summer movies come out in April? Since Marvel said so. Now this is a review for Marvel's Avengers Infinity War. From a studio that is out for all your money since 2008 comes an ending, a climax, a story.
It was really unclear.
A movie that had been spoiled since a year ago on no other show than Good Morning America. Thanks, Mark Ruffalo.
No. Is that?
No. Hey, whatever.
Can we rewind that part?
Yeah. Can we? You'll cut that.
That's
part.
not.
About the Avengers.
That's what we call ourselves. Sort of like a team. Earth's mightiest heroes type thing.
Fighting against a purple guy named Thanos, who we've seen for a total of 7 minutes for the past 10 years of movies. Now, if you have about 3 hours to waste and want to have a good time, this is the perfect movie for you. It has a great story and characters that are including, but not limited to, Captain America, Iron Man, Thor, Loki,
Spider-Man, Black Widow, Hulk, Scarlet Witch, Vision, Black Panther, Star-Lord, Gamora, Rocket, Nebula.
Now, if you want to enjoy a fun time and be able to go on the internet without being attacked by Marvel memes, head down to the movie theater and watch Avengers Infinity War. Even if you haven't watched all 10 years of movies, there's a recap video for that, so don't you worry.
Thanks, Diana. We have important dates coming at SCPA, and one of those is prom. Seniors, if you would like to make a public promposal here on SCPA Today, then email us at scpatoday@gmail.com to reserve up to 30 seconds to give your message to your special partner.
How sweet. You know who else is sweet? Mr. Sullivan. Let's go with PA Cribs to check out how fun Martial Arts Room is.
Hey, I'm Mr. S, Mr. Sully, Mr. Sullivan. I'm the PE martial arts instructor here at SCPA. This is my crib. Come on inside. Muay Thai pads for kickboxing. Those are heavy shields over there. Those are for kicking and striking. Pork chop pads, kicking and striking. And come on over here, let me show you some heavy bags. Good for kicking and striking, taking out all your anger and anxiety about getting that D on that English paper. More focus mitts right here. Some of the kids are using these short staffs or eskrima sticks for learning self-defense against a stick attack or someone with something in their hands. Come on back this way. Battle ropes or fitness ropes, real popular in MMA, very popular in CrossFit. We got them here too. More heavy bags. Over here, hula hoops. They're not for hula hooping, they're for agility drills. More mats for hip throws. And then we've got Bob over here. Everybody likes to hit Bob. Looks like a human being, doesn't fight back. Over here we've got kettlebells, originally from the Soviet Union. Not these, but the concept came from Russia, the Soviet Union. Great for core strength. Medicine balls, core strength training. A famous projector for motivational moment. Sometimes we'll take a look at videos, a variety of different short videos, try to keep our motivation up, try to keep our skill set up, all kinds of cool stuff we do with that.
His class makes more people feel safe because honestly, before having his class, I didn't feel safe at this school. But now that I have it, I feel safe because now I can defend myself.
Hey, that was my crib. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Can't stay here. Don't go home. Enjoy the rest of your day. Shaka bra.
Now that's a cool room. Along with the many talented martial artists, we also have incredible writers here on campus. This time we have a student spotlight on creative writer Anaya Hughes. Let's take a look into her creative influences and process as a writer.
My name is Anaya Hughes. I am a senior and I am a creative writing major. What really set me on my path was in the 5th grade I had this teacher, Mr. Voinov, and he would make us write 200 words every week. And then one day I decided to do a short story. And so I turned that in and he told me that it was probably one of the best things he had read like that year so far. And he shared it with the class to see that my words had people so interested and people were actually paying attention to something that I had to say really inspired me, I guess. I've always been kind of introverted and like I'm not really good at letting people know how I feel, and so writing has always been a way for me to do that. I think my biggest inspiration writing-wise is probably Nikki Giovanni. She is my #1 inspiration in everything because she writes a lot about growing up Black and being Black, and then she also talks a lot about love, and so me and her gravitate towards the same things. One of my favorite writers is Frank Ocean. His wordplay and his phrasing and just everything that he does and all his songs, everything he writes is just so beautiful, and I can only hope to write like the two of them one day. So I really like free verse poetry and just kind of stream of conscious writing where you write like the first thing that comes to your head and you just let it spill all out on the paper, and then later on I'll go back and try to make sense of it. I am going to Howard University in the fall and I'm going to be studying journalism. Even though I really enjoy like creative writing and I love like poetry and script writing, I feel the best way to use like my skills and my voice will be through journalism. I will try to use my voice to make change. That's the one thing I really want to do, and that's what I've like taken from all these like creative writing classes like for the past 7 years. I just really want my voice to make people feel something. The written word is probably like the most beautiful thing in the entire world. I like the fact that there's no rules, like there's so much freedom and you can just do whatever you want. You can convey and you can create anything in any way that you want to, and no one can tell you any differently. Like I know there's like certain rules like grammar or mechanics or anything like that, but